Oh, lucky.
Bridgie's come out.
Lucky you.
Yes, Bridgie's come to say hello to everybody. Hello.
How do we get this phone off?
Hello. Oh. Hi, Maureen. Maureen Duffy, you're first to join us this evening. Welcome. It's more than twilight now, Frank, isn't it?
Just
It's
halfway there.
Halfway there. It's lovely. Oh, great. Everyone's joining us now. Trisha Donovan is watching. And Christine McPhail is watching. Frank and I are here in the shed. It's not actually that cold tonight. So we've got one fire on. We've got our lights are on.
Yes, indeed. It's all
And
looking
you don't
fine.
even have an anorak on.
I know,
right?
yes. I'm not expecting rain. One of my legs is nice and warm, though.
Yes, one side of the fire is on. That's it's much warmer than it was last week, and the snow's all gone. I don't know wherever you are in the world. The weather here has suddenly got rather spring-like today. Beautiful. So welcome. I'll say hi to Alison Walker, who's watching, and Trisha Donovan saying hello. And hello to you, Trish. And Sharon Grant Cawley is watching. Welcome. Lovely to have you with us. And Ailey MacLeod, good evening from Invergordon. Yes, lovely to have you with us, Ailey in Invergordon. And Frida, hello, you're with us, Frida. And Mo Redford. Hi, guys, from Inverurie. Not too far away from us, Marlene Monroe. And Neil Strachan. Hi, Fiona and Frank. Alistair Gillis says it's a positive sauna. Yes. If the wind wasn't blowing in, it would be a sauna. Junie McPherson, Feskerma to you too. And Lewis Sinclair. Hi, welcome, Lewis. Robert Mary Wilson. Hello, Fiona and Frank.
Oh, yes,
Robert
yes.
and Mary always watch.
Yes.
And Marjorie Mackay has joined us. Hannah's not on yet, which is good because she gives me a ride for speaking for too much. Betty Ann Bertrand, good evening. Good evening to Betty Ann. And Sheila and Gordon Calder is watching from Udney. So at the moment we've got Udney.
Huge audience, yes.
Yes. And Helen from Turriff, all very local, apart from Mulgai at the minute. But of course we get marvellous friends
from all over, yes.
From all over tuning in. And Karen Clark Ellis and Peter Stewart and Catherine Nicholson. Hi, Catherine. And Eileen Andrew. Hi, Eileen. Lovely to have you with us. And Nancy is from Ontario. Great to have you with us, Nancy. I don't know how the weather is with you. It's fine here. Catherine, hello. And Sheena and Andy. Everyone's joining in now. Anne Coy, Anna Coy, Anne Coy, and Marlene Monroe and Nancy Wilson. Hello again. Lovely. Frank, I think maybe we could start with a few tunes. How are you feeling today?
Not bad at all. A lot better for seeing you, of course. I thought I'd start with some West Coast sort of little songs. Songs that your dad and your uncle
Alistair
would have sung in the Tivoli, maybe even. I don't know if your dad sang
all
in the
over.
Tivoli, in the
course.
theatre and the music hall when they come to Aberdeen. They're all sort of little lovely songs, and you'll join in.
I'll do my best. I'll do my best. fantastic, wasn't it? Tell me, you started off there in the West Coast, so you had Bratachbana, and then the Peak Fire Flame,
Yes.
then Angus MacLeod,
Uh-huh.
then the Lewis Walking Song,
I'm sure some of them have got other names. That one may have a...
and Alistair and Doon. That's yeah.
And Let's Have a Ceilidh.
Let's have a Ceilidh.
And of course...
Mary's Wedding.
Yeah.
Oh, what a lovely way to start a Monday evening.
Good show.
Frank. Really lovely.
That's lovely.
Because many of you will know Frank, certainly all around this area, because Frank plays at so many dances and weddings and gatherings and get-togethers, and you can't beat these tunes.
I know they're lovely. They're played quite widely, sung and played for Gay Gardens dances as well. They're popular dances as well as singing,
Yes.
sing-alongs.
Yes. How many years now have you been playing at dances, would you say?
Oh gosh, it got to be 60 years.
60 years.
Yeah. The old fingers are now 80 years old, believe it or not.
Well, fantastic though. And actually, welcome to those of you who've just joined us. It's not nearly so cold outside tonight. The snowdrops have come through. The birds are not so desperate. We've got woodpeckers and we've got all sorts.
Yeah.
We've got it's like country file outside our kitchen window. It's fantastic. Let me see who's joining us. Linda Milne, good evening. Fiona, you're up in Banff, I think. And Maureen Swanson is watching. And Marjorie Mackay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The golfer is inside at the minute, having a little snoozette, but he'll be out. Brian Innes, evening from Glasgow. And great music, says Brian. And Brian, I think you're busy working on the front line. I know you often are trying to just put your feet up a wee bit when you get home and hopefully cheer everybody up. I think we're hoping for good news, aren't we? All of us. We're all hoping for some good news. It seems like spring is here and snowdrops are out and lots of people are saying, great to have all the traditional tunes. Well, we're going to stick with a traditional tune. Bridget, I'm going to put you down for a wee sec. Oh, there you go. Stick with some traditional tunes. Very sadly, this last week, Mark Ellington, very well known musician, not just in this part of the world, but Mark played with Fairport Convention and Richard Thompson, and just extending profound condolences to Karen and Kirsty and Iona Ellington. I went out to Towie Barclay many's a time, and the song that I'm going to sing and dedicate to Mark and the family is one that he always seemed to sing, because Towie Barclay Castle is very near Fyvie. And believe it or not, when I was looking up about it, Bob Dylan recorded his version of the Bonnie Lass of Fyvie. They called it something like Fenario, or he played the Muthi and he called it Fenario. And of course, sometimes it's known as Peggy-O. And in fact, it's really quite a tragic song that sounds really upbeat. It's that strange. That strange thing where you think, oh, this is a very cheery song, and then you actually read the words and you realise it's not got a very nice ending. But anyway...
Yeah, okay.
Will we have a bash?
Yes, I think we should. Yes.
And then
a bash is maybe the word.
My dad used to sing it. There once was a troop o' Irish dragoons come marching in through Fyvie-O. The captain fell in love with a bonny, bonny lass, and her name it was called Pretty Peggy-O. There's many a bonny lass in the How-Ochterless. There's many a bonny lass in the Gaiety-O. There's many a bonny Jean in the tune o' Aberdeen, but the floor o' them all is in Fyvie-O. Camden the stair, pretty Peggy, my dear. Camden the stair, pretty Peggy, oh. Camden the stair, high up your yellow hair. Take a last farewell o' your daddy, oh. There's many a bonny lass in the how walked or less. There's many a bonny lass in the Geary, oh. There's many a bonny Jean in the tune o' Aberdeen, but the flute o' them all is in Fyvie, oh. But the colonel he cries, mount boys mount. The captain he cries, oh tarry, oh. Oh gang nae a war for another day or twa, till we see if the bonny lass will marry, oh. There's many a bonny lass in the how walked or less. There's many a bonny lass in the Geary, oh. There's many a bonny Jean in the tune o' Aberdeen, but the fleur of them all is in Fyvie, oh. It was early next morn that they rode awa, and oh, but the captain was sorry, oh. The drums they did beat o'er the bonny braes o' Geet, and the band played the lowland o' Fyvie, oh. Green grow the birks on bonny Eichan side, and lowlands the lowlands of Fyvie, oh. The captain's name was Ned, and he died for his maid. He died for the bonny lass of Fyvie, oh. Oh, there's many a bonny lass in the how walked or less. There's many a bonny lass in the Geary, oh. There's many a bonny Jean in the tune o' Aberdeen, but the fleur o' them all is in Fyvie, oh. Oh, there's many a bonny lass in the how walked or less. There's many a bonny lass in the Geary, oh. There's many a bonny Jean in the tune o' Aberdeen, but the fleur o' them all is in Fyvie, oh. Hooray! The golfer has come out. The bonny lass of Fyvie. Happy memories of Mark Ellington, and much love to the Ellington family who live just beside Fyvie Castle. The golfer is here. Have you got a clue? Would you like to come and say hello to everybody? Oh, he is coming in, everyone.
Yes.
He's
beware.
coming in.
Yes. Get
Okay.
your dictionaries out.
Dragged
Yeah.
out by the bonny lass of 5-year-old.
Now, can I just say before you give us the clue,
Uh-huh.
there was not so much a complaint as our
Complaint.
our brother-in-law Andrew Walker. Last week, your clue was vineyard, 3 letters, and the answer was
Crew.
Cru, C-R-U. Now, Andrew said he doesn't really think, and he lives in France, that actually is a vineyard.
Yeah, but the wine has definitely got sozzled his brain, because that is the answer.
Is it?
Yeah. Tonight's question. Tonight's question.
So that's you out.
Yeah, that's it. Tonight's question is: who was commonly known as Boz? B-O-Z.
Who
A
was?
very famous man was known as Boz by his friends and family.
So this is not a crossword clue.
No.
This is a general knowledge.
Yeah, just to see
Yeah.
if people.
Who was commonly known as Boz?
Yeah, see if people can work it out.
Okay.
See if they know it.
Okay, lovely. Thank you
Was
very
there
much
somebody
for that.
from Oz, I wonder? No.
Boz.
Not
Who
Oz. Boz.
is commonly known as Boz? Do you know that?
No, I'm not good at these.
No, we don't. We don't have a clue.
quizzes.
Speaking of my lovely brother-in-law, I have 3 brothers-in-law, but it's Andrew Walker's birthday this week. It might be his 21st. Maybe not.
Just 21st.
But he's a leap year. He's a leap year baby. So happy birthday when it comes, Andrew. And also our brother-in-law George Nolan from Dublin. It's his birthday. He's not a leap year baby, but it's George's birthday. So later on, I'm going to sing an Irish song for George. And I think, Frank, you're probably going to play a little French something at some point for Andrew, because they live in the Charente region where they make the melons.
Yeah. Gosh, you're not bilingual, you're multilingual. Because you've got Gaelic, you've got Doric, you've got English. I love it. English and French.
Oh, and Glasgow, because we were looking up the other day, Parliamo Glasgow. So you would know this. Sisa Panabara Faramara.
Oh, yes. A pound of butter for tomorrow. Yes, I like it.
Sisa Panabara Faramara. There was this marvellous, still is, Stanley Baxter, one of the greatest ever comedians and actors that Scotland has ever produced. And I think Stanley's well into his 90s now. And he had a fantastic series, and part of it was Parliamo Glasgow. And I always remember just loving Sisa Panabara Faramara. So for our friends in the States, what that actually means is, could you bring a pound of butter for my mother tomorrow? Sisa Panabara no, not tomorrow. I haven't said tomorrow. Sisa Panabara Faramara. Please, will you give me a pound of butter for my mother?
And what about some Doric? Because
what Doric would you like to say?
To sing? No.
No, to say. Zabdi fine.
Fit like Fusier Ma.
Fit like Fusier Ma. Fit like Fusier Doos. Zabdi fine. Aye, fairly at. Are you walked yet? Are you walked?
Love that.
Are you walked?
Yes, up. Yes.
Yes. Are you wakened yet?
Yeah.
I mean, we're polyglots here. But we're certainly glots. I don't know about you. Now, I'm going to do a little birthday request as well. Not only are there people from all over Scotland and England and Ireland and Wales and Canada and America.
I wish I knew what it was.
But Australia. And Stanley Baxter is 94, said Frida.
Oh, good.
Thank you. Frida,
amazing.
Are you related to Stanley? You need to let me know. And Catherine, hello Nicholson. Hello Catherine Nicholson. Know them all, Fiona, coming from Huntly. Right, you know them all. So I thought I want to say a very, very special happy birthday to my friend Susanna Pearman Bradley. I just call her Sue. Who originally came from Glasgow. Dad from Edinburgh, but I think the other half of her was Glaswegian. We went to school together. It's Susie Wong's birthday today. Tomorrow, the 23rd. And she lives in Sydney, Australia. So there's all these birthdays, all these Pisceans, these marvellous
February birthdays.
fish, dreamers. What star sign are you?
Is it Pisces you call her? Is it Pisces? It's Pisces.
Well, I would say Pisces. He could get me into so much hot water. What do you know? What star sign you are?
It's that one I said.
Pisces.
The fish.
Are you?
Yeah,
so when's your birthday?
2nd of March.
So you're very soon.
Sorry about that.
2nd of March. So happy birthday to all. So for all our Glasgow friends, but particularly for my friend Susanna in Sydney, Australia.
Yes.
We're going to do a little medley from Glasgow area.
Oh yes, okay.
Are you ready to do that?
I
mean, Frank's very organised. I'll just keep filling in. You'd think we rehearsed, Frank.
I used to be ready.
Let me say hello to a few people who are kind of patiently waiting. Oh, Susanna Pearman Bradley is watching. Happy birthday to you tomorrow. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Susanna, and Andrew, and George, and Bev Lyon, and Katrina Tweedy, and there's heaps more that I know. Happy birthday to you. Fiona, you're the only girl I know with dark roots, someone has said.
Oh gosh, well done.
Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Sue. No, well, it's not my friend Susanna that's saying that.
The camera doesn't hide things.
The camera doesn't lie. I think I need a hairdresser. Right, let's sing Susie Wong's I Belong to Glasgow.
Yes, this is Fiona's medley.
Fiona's medley, okay? All together now. I belong to Glasgow, dear old Glasgow too. There's nothing the matter with Glasgow, for it's going rule and rule. I'm only a common old working chap, as anyone here can see. But when I get a couple of drinks on a Saturday, Glasgow belongs to me. We'll do it again. I belong to Glasgow, all together. Dear old Glasgow too. There's nothing the matter with Glasgow, for it's going rule and rule. I'm only a common old working chap, as anyone here can see. But when I get a couple of drinks on a Saturday, Glasgow belongs to me. By yon bonny banks and by yon bonny braes, where the sun shines bright on Loch Lomond, where me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Oh, ye tack the high road, and I'll tack the low road, and I'll be in Scotland afore ye. For me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Allie bally bee, sitting on your mummy's knee, greeting for a wee bobby to buy some Cooter's candy. Poor wee Jeanie, she's looking awful thin, just a rickle o' banes covered our wee skin. But now she's getting a wee double chin, we sucking Cooter's candy. Allie bally bee, sitting on your mummy's knee, greeting for a wee bobby to buy some Cooter's candy. Oh, you can't shove your granny off a bus, off a bus. Oh, you can't shove your granny off a bus, off a bus. Oh, you can't shove your granny, 'cause she's your mommy's mommy. You can't shove your granny off a bus, off a bus. I will if you will, so will I, so will I. Singing I will, if you will, so will I. Singing I will if you will, I will if you will, I will if you will, so will I. You can shove your other granny off a bus. You can shove your other granny off a bus. You can shove your other granny off a bus. Singing I will if you will, so will I. Push, push. Singing I will if you will, so will I. Singing I will if you will, I will if you will. You can't shove your granny off the bus.
Well done. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Susanna. Happy birthday, Andrew. Happy birthday, George, Katrina, Bev, and there's many more, all celebrating birthdays this week. Happy, happy days. And I hope you like that little medley from around Glasgow and Loch Lomond. And hello to Jamie Sutherland, dancing around tonight in the kitchen of lovely memories. Thank you, Jamie. And Amanda's watching, and Mary Mackay. Fantastic Scottish music tonight. And Mike Oakes, for sure. That's an old one. That is an old one. Phyllis Urquhart is watching, and Joan Mackenzie is watching. Joan, hello. And Jean, Mary Malloy. Hi, Mary. She's saying hello, not to us. She's saying hello to Mary. Sheila Stewart is watching. Hello, Sheila. And Norman Shepherd. Hi, Norman. Good to have you with us. Christine McPhail. Sheila McLeod. Mary McElroy. I wanted to say hello. Oh, Susie saying, thank you, Fifi. It's a pleasure. Have you seen my lovely, and Mike saying hello to Mary, and Kathy McManus is watching. Peter, hello, Peter Donaldson, or Pam Donaldson. And we want to say hello to Pam Dignan as well. And Robert, Pam Dignan, you played Mary's wedding for Pam, who watches most weeks. Fred O'Neill is watching. Georgia May Drennan. Georgia's an East Kilbride. She loved the Glasgow medley. And Amanda Mann is watching with daughters tonight. Hello, Amanda. Hello, Amanda's daughters. She didn't say what your names are, but welcome. And Jean is watching. Jean Sharp's watching from Manchester. Fantastic. And I think we have our friends from Louisville, Kentucky watching. That's also lovely. So really good.
Amazing. Yes.
We have, and our French, I was thinking maybe with our French viewers, could I persuade you to play a little something
I'll
in
see what
French?
I can do. It's,
We can go from Glasgow to France. You know, there's actually, the golfer isn't here right now, I can tell this story. He went, when we first met, he went to INSEAD, a business school outside of Paris, Fontainebleau, to study. I mean, honestly, why I married the man at the end of this. We weren't even engaged at this point, and he invited me over to Paris. So I flew over to Paris, and the luggage thing's going round and round. All the luggage is off, and I'm still there. Nobody is there now, and I'm thinking, you stupid idiot! You've flown all this way to see this chap. I'm telling this story about you, darling, about when I first came to see you when you were studying at INSEAD. So the wheel's going round and round and round. And I think, oh, well, he hasn't pitched up. That is really terrible. Then eventually, this guy walked in and said, you wouldn't be Fiona, would you? And I said, yes. He said, oh. He said, Francis is injured. He's hurt himself playing rugby. He said, but I'm going to give him a row. He told me you had dark hair. Well, Susan Matheson, who's watching, who said that I have roots. That's because underneath all of this, there is dark hair. But at that time, I was fairly blonde as well. And you told him that I had dark hair.
I probably thought you had.
How do you mean you probably thought I had? Honestly. All these years of highlighting and you haven't noticed. Caroline Elizabeth, now, no one so far has, well, I don't know. Does anyone know who Boz is? The only reason that the golfers come out is to find out if any of you know who Boz is. Now, if Colin Manders is watching, he normally knows, because Francis says, Colin, you look it up. Isabella Ferguson, do you know who Boz is? Or was?
Boz was.
Do you know who Boz was? Oh, Dickens, said Trisha. Charles Dickens.
Well done.
Trisha got it. Trisha, well done. Charles Dickens, said Marlene. Melanie. Melanie is also saying Charles Dickens. And hello, Anne Anderson is watching. Dickens said Kathleen, Heary, and Charles Dickens said Patricia. They're all getting it now. Neil Strachan, Charles Dickens. And it's Susie Wong's birthday in Sydney.
Oh, lovely. Wish her all the best.
Wishing all the best from the golfers. So yes, have you got any other clues, or is that it for tonight?
Silica. S-I-L-I-C-A.
Silica. S-I-L-I-C-A. So what, is that a clue for a crossword?
Yeah.
So how many letters? Silica. 6 letters.
Has it got to do with the gel?
Silica.
Silica gel?
No, not
okay,
to do it.
right, okay.
We're clearly...
Good, yeah.
Let's have a French tune. You know that you've got a big following in France.
Do I?
Yes, you do.
Gosh, I wish I practiced for this, for goodness
You've
sake.
got Santa, Sam,
Right.
you've got Sam's parents,
Uh-huh.
you've got Marie-Neige, and you've got all Andrew and Christine's friends.
But really, I think they're all your fan club.
Not at all. So I'm feeling a little French now.
Okay, yes. Good.
Wasn't that great? There's loads of love hearts coming up
Oh,
there.
that's nice.
La mer.
Frank.
Oh, Frank is right. Frank is right. Hang on.
Oh, I am.
Frank is...
Well, to a point.
All right. Oh, to a point. There's secret conversations about the clue going on here. Elma would thank you both for another great concert, and a happy birthday to Frank for next week.
Oh, gosh, is it next week?
Yes.
Good heavens. I'm
Did
trying
you
to
say
forget
the
about
third?
it.
Oh, well, we've got all these lovely birthdays. So we're going to do another song now that you've suggested, Frank.
Oh, yes.
Called?
Oh, lovely.
What is it called? This is like the Forget-Me-Not Club.
How could you forget? You're doing a solo here.
Oh, I've got a solo. That's
Yeah,
right.
good heavens.
All right, I better get nervous. Let me get organised. Okay, Frank has really thrown me in it, everyone here. Okay, this is a song that actually I'm dedicating to my brother-in-law George Nolan because it's originally from Ireland, and my father used to sing it, and I always loved it growing up. Never sung it in my puff. Never mind played a wee bit of it. However, we'll take it not too fast, and then we'll see how we go, okay?
Yeah. And I know you've been up all night practicing
Oh,
for this.
listen.
Yes.
Wait till you hear this. Okay. Let the wind blow high. It's not Let the Wind Blow High. It is The Whistling Gypsy. Isn't it? You're looking
Yeah.
bewildered, Frank.
I'm looking for it.
The gypsy rover came over the hill. Down through the valley so shady, he whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. Daddy do daddy do daddy, daddy do daddy daddy. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. She left her father's castle gate, she left her fair young lover, she left her servants, her estate, to follow the gypsy rover. Daddy do daddy do daddy, daddy do daddy daddy. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and she won the heart of a lady. Her father saddled his fastest steed, he roamed the valleys all over, sought his daughter at greatest speed, and the whistling gypsy rover. Daddy do daddy do daddy, daddy do daddy daddy. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady.
Once again.
Daddy do daddy do daddy, daddy do daddy daddy. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. He came unto a mansion fine, down by the river so shady, and there was music and there was wine, the gypsy and his lady. Daddy do daddy do daddy, daddy do daddy daddy. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. Last verse. He's no gypsy, father dear, but lord of these lands all over. I'm going to stay till my dying day with my whistling gypsy rover. Daddy do daddy do daddy, daddy do daddy daddy. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. I'm gonna get it right.
whistling it now.
That was the Les Dawson of Shannaburn. Oh my word.
Well done, yes.
I think I'll need to practice. I need to get one of these. But
Yes, indeed.
thank you for putting me on the spot, Frank. This belongs to Frank, who said, I'm sure you'll manage this, Fiona, no trouble at all.
And she did, yes.
Well, yeah. It just shows you that grade 1 is quite a long way in the distance for me and my melodica. But never mind, I thought that was very good fun. It was it's a good old song, isn't it?
Absolutely, yes.
So are you going to play a few tunes? I'm going to say au revoir in a moment or two to everybody. I can only apologise for the appalling playing. That's not you, Frank. I don't mean you. I mean...
There's room for improvement, if you know what I mean.
There is.
Yeah.
You know that one finger, one thumb, keep moving.
Yes, well done, yes.
And we'll all be merry and bright. Okay, before we go, next week we have Neil Burse coming to play wonderful jazz piano. I was also thinking, I know that we're expecting and hoping for really good news, but there are still a lot of people who are on their own and quite lonely. Pick up the phone, say hello, send them a card. Maybe they do Facebook or maybe they do YouTube. Georgia May in East Kilbride, you could maybe put up the little link for YouTube, or I think somehow you can just share on Facebook. It would be quite nice, because it is quite nice on a Monday to have
Yes, it's
a bit of nonsense. I mean, I wonder what instrument I'll try and play next week. I am back learning the piano. Sophie! Hello! You just missed my phenomenal playing. The family. I mean, no, hang on.
Do you want,
Hang on. No,
do
you
you
don't.
want to do a reprise
Oh,
here?
hang on. Frank made me do this. Hang on. This is so good. I can't tell you. Frank, you're showing off. Okay, I'm ready. Oh dear, I know, don't give up your daytime job. I know, I won't give up my daytime job. Tell Dad to come out, please, because we're going to have a little dance now. Because Frank is going to play us out. Otherwise, I'll be dancing by myself. Join us next week. Thank you. A big round of applause to Frank.
My pleasure, yes, anytime,
you.
yes.
Did you enjoy it?
Lovely, yeah. Particularly your keyboard playing, yes.
This is only to show you
Yes.
that anybody should have a bash at anything and never be afraid of making a fool of yourself. I think that is the moral of that
Absolutely,
story.
yes, it worked.
It worked. I'm never going to be invited in Frank's band. I mean, I'll be going, no, slow it down. I can't get my fingers.
Change the key.
Change the key,
yeah,
yes. Anyway, I played it with one flat. That was quite...
That was pretty good, yes. You got the flatted notes there quite well.
I got the B flat. Give me a B and I'll flatten it myself. Okay, so
Yes.
what are you going to play us out
Well,
with, Frank?
I was going to play one of your French tunes.
Oh.
It's the crack at Clashmore Hall.
Oh, lovely. Well, I'll go and get the golfer. Why don't
It's your
you
friend
start?
Phil's tune, Phil Cunningham.
Oh, is it
Yeah,
Phil's? Oh,
it's
lovely.
a lovely tune and it's quite well requested out there. It's an East Coast song that sounds like a West Coast song. Put
Oh,
it
good.
right.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I know it. I know I'll know it when you play it.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time. Where's the golfer? I can do it by myself. Thank you very much.
Yes.
It's the biggest workout I've had in months.
The hardest work
I'm
I've done all
exhausted.
day.
Oh, thank you, Frank.
Oh,
Thank you, everyone. We look forward to seeing you next time.